Well, hey folks, real lots of which are Ricklands, my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Road to Tokyo Dome Night 1 event, and this was enjoyable. Good hype for Wrestle Kingdom. Thumbs up for this. Big thank you as always to Jen for sending me that. I really do appreciate it. There will be a poll above my head. Please let me know what you guys thought of the show in the comments. And after tonight's show and tomorrow's show, that's it. No more New Japan shows until my Wrestle Kingdom predictions and then the Wrestle Kingdom review, which is going to be a total blast. I absolutely can't wait. It's been a goddamn year almost since I started reviewing New Japan Live. Big thank you to you guys for appreciating, loving the videos, offering comments if I mess up anything or if I need more information on stuff. Big thank you to every single person that has done that. I really do appreciate it. You guys have had about 8,000 views on these videos alone, just New Japan content, whether it's been countdowns or reviews. Thank you guys so goddamn much. Now, let's get on with this proper. So, 7 matches, really hyped up a lot of stuff for Wrestle Kingdom. Kevin Kelly and Chris Charlton on commentary. Rocky Romero joined for a couple matches, but you'll find out later why he wasn't around for too long. You did have Ren Narita, Yuya, Naoto Yoshida, and Toa Hanare versus Kushida, Tiger Mask, Hanma, and Jushin Thunder Liger. Gee, I wonder which team I was going to root for. In all honesty, actually, I love Hanare, and the Young Lion team did pretty well here. Good tag work. Young Lions did have some good exchanges and everything. The veterans did attack and focus on, especially Yuya, but they focused on like a lot of them a lot. It is really, really nice how like everybody got a chance to shine. This went a little longer than I thought it should. I was like, you could have cut a couple minutes off of it, but it is what it is. Everybody got a chance to shine. You had Tiger Driver from Tiger Mask to end up pinning Yuya for the 1, 2, 3, and yes, Go Go Tiger, New Patriot 77. We love that theme. That theme is hilarious. It's also catchy. It's very addictive. But anyway, good stuff. And Jushin Thunder Liger's team gets the victory, and Kushida gets a nice little showing while being able to build towards his match with Taiji Ishimori at Wrestle Kingdom 13. And then we get to Shota Umino and Shingo. And yeah, this was a lot better than I expected it to be. I wasn't sure what they were going to do with Shota after World Tag League because him and Naoto did not succeed in getting a single win. But this is good wrestling. Shota did very well. He got some really close near falls and some good goddamn strikes and stopping the pumping, the Axe Bomber clothesline a few times, or pumping bomber, because the Axe Bomber clothesline is also done by Taichi. Shingo had a lot of good groundwork. There were a lot of close near falls. And Shota countered quite a bit of stuff. He got to have a good showing. 2019 could be a year where I don't know if he's going to go on excursion or if they're just going to build him up a bit. And maybe I don't know if he'll go in the G1. That'd be pretty interesting. But if he could go into the Best of Super Juniors and get a victory, that'd be kind of nice. But Last of the Dragon, 1, 2, 3, and Shota gets pinned. Of course, Shingo was going to win. A lot more competitive than I expected it to be, and I think that was the right call. And then we get Rocky Romero and Goto versus Minoru Suzuki and Iizuka. Usual Iizuka antics, chorus, service attack right at the bell, outside action, chair usage on both guys. Iizuka hurling chairs at Goto, and Suzuki carrying out, hurling chairs at Rocky Romero. And Goto got tagged. Him and Suzuki had a nice back and forth. It's weird how this time last year they were feuding and would end up wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom 12 in a hair versus hair match for the never openweight title. A very underappreciated match, and a match I had to go back and watch before I realized I need to add this to my top 25 favorite matches of New Japan in 2018. And by the way, check out that playlist. Check out that countdown. I really did enjoy that. It's 35 minutes, but I tried to make it as interesting as possible. But that was a pretty fun match. Romero and Goto in the end, after some good exchanges, did end up going high-low, where Goto ended up clothesline Iizuka. Romero rolled up Iizuka for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, of course, Iizuka is going to be the one to take the pin in it. What should have happened? By the way, I'm convinced that Rocky Romero might actually be the mole in Chaos. I'm worried that he may be. But then we get to Sho and Yo and Tomohiro Ishii versus Desperado, El Desperado, Kanemaru, and Taichi, and Miho dressed up like Mrs. Claus. Taichi's lucky. That much I'm just gonna say. Miho is an absolutely beautiful woman, and realistically, that was great. She knows it. She knows it, and can gain the attention of a lot of men, and statistically, quite a few women. As far as getting eyeballs to the screen, but she adds a lot to Taichi's character. There was a hot start with the, the two junior tag teams. attacking each other and getting some good exchanges. Of course, went out in the crowd. Suzuki-gun members. What else do you think is going to happen? I swear, Suzuki-gun members, if they had like various Suzuki-gun members among like the first 4 matches, there would be no chairs. They would have to bolt the chairs to the ground with the hopes that, you know, maybe, well, Minoru would just rip up the floor and beat people with it, but maybe some of the chairs would stay in place. There was good tag work, though. Ishii and Taichi did have a nice battle and everything. And, of course, Miho yelling at ringside. But it was nice to see Ishii and Taichi have a pretty good battle. And then Ishii ends up pinning Kanemaru after the vertical drop brainbuster. But there were some good exchanges before that. This was a good tag match. Really enjoyable. And now we move on to where Romero joins commentary. And he actually joined commentary for the next 2 matches. Well, next match and a half. But we get Naito, Evil, Bushi, and Sonata versus Tamatanga, Tangaloa, Bad Luck Fale, and Taichi Ishimori. And this was enjoyable. You did get the usual antics with Jado using the cane. Of course, OG Bullet Club using the numbers advantage, cutting off the ring. Expected heel tactics, even though LIJ kind of the cool heels. So is this version of the Bullet Club. And good tag work. We go outside. Again, shocking. I know. Right, shocking. I mean, they might as well have just started these matches outside, or at least the last couple matches for where they went. Naito did end up getting targeted. Various LIJ members got tagged in. You had Evil tagged in. He got to have a go. Sonata then got tagged in. Bushi got tagged. There was some cane usage to Bushi's head. There were some good exchanges after this. Like, you had OG Bullet Club using numbers advantage, LIJ taking advantage as far as like the numbers. But in the end, after Bushi got caned in the face, even though his mask should have protected him, terrible mask, Wyatt did not protect him. He got beat up a bit, super power bomb, ended up pinning Bushi for the 1-2-3. So yeah, I mean, Bushi naturally was going to be the one to take the fall, and in fact, actually, now I'm kind of starting to wonder if Shingo and Bushi aren't going to win at Wrestle Kingdom 13, even though I think they could. I think Bushi's going to end up taking the pinfall there. But yeah, that was what it was, and then we get to Okada versus Gedo, which I figured this was going to be like 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. It actually turned out to be a whole lot more fun than I expected. Like, Gedo comes out doing the usual heel stuff. He's got a crutch with him, and he's got his arm wrapped, and he said he got in a car accident. He can't, somebody was a terrible driver. They were driving they had a Chaos license plate over the Chaos van, because Gato's just that good of a heel that he can get under people's skin like that. Okada coming out and, does the stuff. He kicks the crutch away. Oh, you can walk, and and goes to hit Gato, and Gato gets his arms up. Oh, your arm's fine. They have the match. But Gato ends up having pepper spray underneath his, cast or wrap, and sprays Okada in the face, hits him with the brass knucks, and tries to go for the pin after the bell rings, but Okada kicks out. Gato ends up beating him up for a while, because he takes the turnbuckle pad off, but because Okada's like hampered after the spray to the eyes, from the pepper spray, go outside, he's using chairs. Gato just buries Okada under a bunch of chairs, yelling at Rocky Romero and stuff like that, and Rocky would factor into this match a little bit later. There was a nice DDT on the floor. Okada then does end up coming back, hits some nice moves. Jado, of course, once again, using the cane. Jay White does a run-in. Rocky Romero's had enough. He runs in, attacks Jay White. He gets laid out. Okada ends up fighting off the numbers, while Red Shoes is down, by the way. For Red Shoes always gets knocked down. Okada does end up taking out Jado, takes out Jay White, ends up hitting the Rainmaker on Gato. Really nice Rainmaker for the 1-2-3. And then there's action after that. Jay White's trying to lay out Okada and does lay out Okada. And it's just a nice way to build to their match. So Okada gets some revenge on Gato, while they still keep Gato with enough heat to where it won't seem like he's just being stupid and bitter. But Okada did get a measure of revenge. But Jay White still ended up standing tall by the end of this. And then we get to the main event, which is Yano, Makabe, Will Ospreay, and Tanahashi versus Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Yujiro Takahashi, and Chase Owens. And this was fun. It was nice to see Makabe and Yano teaming up for the first time in a really long while. Ospreay and Ibushi having some exchanges. Later, Tanahashi and Kenny Omega would have some exchanges just to hype up their various matches, or their 2 respective matches at Wrestle Kingdom. And boy, Ibushi and Ospreay are going to tear the house down, and they open the main card. There's the gauntlet match to determine never openweight 6-man contenders, and then Ibushi and Ospreay open up the goddamn show. Yeah, that's going to be tough to follow. There was some really good stuff. Makabe did get targeted. You did get the usual Yano antics before that, where Yano and Makabe had a bit of miscommunication, but Yano still was helping out Makabe. So this could be interesting to see this team reform. Things do break down. You did have some good near falls, but a Stormbreaker pins Chase Owens for the 1, 2, 3. And then Omega's asked, like, for comments while Ospreay's about to do his usual, like, post-match, the winning team gets to do a post-match promo to send the crowd home happy. And Ibushi cuts a little bit, talks a little bit. And then Omega's, like, talking over, like, the first, like, bit of like what Ospreay's saying. It was kind of annoying. I mean, maybe that was a whole idea. They were supposed to do that, but I would have liked to have heard everything that Ospreay was saying. It was hard to concentrate on both of them. But anyway, so Ospreay sends crowd home happy. Tanahashi does stuff. He says, I didn't pick up the pinfall, so the air guitar doesn't come out, but he thanked people for coming. And that was what it was. So I'm going to say B-. It was enjoyable. It wasn't great. So B- for me. As like the first few matches were pretty basic, though I will say that Shota versus Shingo actually did surprise me a bit. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna up it to a B. This was an entertaining show. It was a solid B show with enjoyable stuff, and I can't wait to see what they do for night 2. So anyway, again, polls up above my head, and let me know what you guys thought. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. It's been real awesome with John Retlin, and I will see you soon.